Hey guys, and welcome back today to another video. Today, I'm going to be talking you guys through my top 10, in my opinion, of the potential transfers that could go through between now and the end of the transfer window. Now, of course, none of these transfers could happen. They could all happen, or maybe just a couple of them could happen. But before we get into it, I want to let you guys know that I'm actually going to be giving away a Canon camera over on my Twitter. Now, it's not sponsored. I've just got two of my G7Xs. The one I'm giving away is a little bit damaged, but it will cost you less money to repair it than it would to buy one yourself. It's a really, really awesome camera. It's what I'm using to film this video. So if you want to go and enter, I'll leave a link at the top of the description to the tweet. Retweet the tweet, follow me on Twitter, and you're in. Mario Balotelli, well, it's just been a shambles for him. Liverpool, a lot of money was brought in from the sale of Luis Suarez. Investing in Balotelli as a potential replacement wasn't Brendan Rodgers' best idea. He's awful. There's no denying that somewhere in that man is a really, really talented football player. Whether or not he's ever going to be able to capture any of his potential and put it into results on the pitch, who knows? He really doesn't seem to give a shite. But I think he's going to go to AC Milan. I'm pretty sure this transfer is going to go through. I believe at the time of me recording this video, it's already been agreed. So I'm going to give this one a 5 stars. See you later, Mario. Now, number 9, Saido Berahino, currently of West Brom. Tony Pulis has said he does not want Berahino to go. He's an English player. He's got a massive season ahead of him, trying to get in to Roy Hodgson's plans for Euro 2016 next summer in France. I think he's going to move. I think Tottenham are probably going to be the ones in pole position to sign him. Looks as though they're going to keep hold of Harry Kane, so it'd be great to see Berahino alongside Harry Kane up front for Spurs. Soldado, his time in the Premier League is over, so they need to bring in a new striker. I think this one's going to happen. I've given it a 4 star. Now, this one has only really come into the frame over the last couple of days, and it's bloody crazy. Neymar to Manchester United. Unbelievable scenes. If Neymar was to come to the Premier League and to Manchester United, just imagine how much money United would make back alone simply from selling his shirt. Luis Enrique was interviewed about it, and he was asked the question about Neymar, whether or not any of the speculation of him going to United was true. He was very, very tight-lipped. He didn't really dismiss it 100%. There is a little bit of potential in this move, and I'm going to give it a 3 star simply because I believe United do need a player like Neymar to really make themselves contenders, not only for the Premier League again, to win the Champions League. So I'm giving it a 3 stars. I would personally love to see Neymar in the Premier League, rather at Chelsea than Man United for me, but United look to be in the lead for him. Now at number 7, it's been a deal that everyone's been talking about all summer, David De Gea to Real Madrid. Last season, De Gea was unquestionably the best player that Manchester United had. Real Madrid, Iker Casillas has now moved on to Porto. De Gea will be the perfect replacement. He's a Spaniard. He does seem interested in the move, and he's not played any games yet this season for Man United. I'm giving this one a 4 star. I think De Gea is going to move to the Liga BBVA. Now then, number 6, Ibrahimovic. A player that I think every club in the world would like to have in their squad. A player that a lot of clubs have had in their squad. But one thing he's never done is play in the Premier League. But Ibrahimovic, could he come to the Premier League? I have decided that Manchester United or Arsenal would be the best move for Ibrahimovic. Both of those clubs need a striker. I think if Arsenal get one more striker, either Benzema or Ibrahimovic, then they could really be a force this season despite not making the best of starts in the league. United, they're looking good, but goals again, where are they going to come from? Hernandez, is he going to be able to cut it enough to be able to play 2 games in a week? I don't think so. Rooney's not a striker anymore, neither is Memphis, so United need a striker. Could it be Ibra? Now, number 5, if Neymar decides to go to Manchester United, which, like I've already said, it could happen, but I doubt that it will, Marco Reus. Could he be a replacement for him at Barcelona? Now, Barcelona, even though they can sign players, the players can't actually be used by them until January. So they've already got Arda Turan in a left-sided position, so again, could that be more of a make-weight for Neymar to actually go to Manchester United? If they don't think Turan has got it all, Marco Reus is a top-quality replacement on the left-hand side. There's been a lot of speculation as to whether Reus is going to leave Dortmund. Dortmund have made an amazing start to the season, so maybe he could stay at Dortmund for another year. I don't think he's going to stay there for any more than a year. I think Reus is going to leave in the next 12 months. Could it be to Barcelona? I'm going to give it a 2 star. Probably not going to happen, but it does have potential. Now, number 4, a deal that Arsenal fans have been itching to see go through right from the word go at the end of last season. Karim Benzema. Surely this deal has got to go through. Arsenal need a striker. good as Sanchez is, I think they do need another striker in order to be able to compete on all fronts. I think the FA Cup, a very, very good competition, a very nice competition to win. But as an Arsenal fan, let me know in the comments down below, are you getting fed up of not really challenging from the title? That being said though, Alexis Sanchez has obviously got an abundance of talent. Olivier Giroud, in my opinion, very, very underrated. He always does a great job for Arsenal. He's scored a lot of goals. I think he deserves more credit, but I think Benzema will take it to the next level. Now then, this is where it gets very, very interesting indeed. Man United, as I said in the last video that I posted on Saturday, they have been linked to virtually every single player in the world. I mean, Ronaldo, if he's ever going to come back to the Premier League, it'll probably be to Man United. Gareth Bale, I've heard that United have been linked with him. But one move that I do think does have some potential is Thomas Muller. Now, I'm going to give this one a 3 stars. A couple of weeks ago, it was looking even more likely. A couple of weeks ago, it could have easily been a 4-star that Muller was going to move from Bayern Munich to Manchester United. The fee is pretty high, 60 million, but again, he's one of those players in world football that is extremely underrated in my opinion. He does a massive job for the team, very, very talented, he scores a lot of goals, and I think 60 million is about the right value in today's age for a player of Thomas Muller's calibre. I think this really, really could happen. I think it is exactly the player that Manchester United need. Defensively, they seem to have sorted themselves out a little bit now. Going forward, like I said with the Ibrahimovic deal, Rooney isn't a striker anymore. Hernandez probably doesn't have enough to cut it in all 4 competitions they're involved in. Muller would be perfect for Man United. Now then, number 2, a transfer that I've given 5 stars, once again, Kevin De Bruyne to Manchester City. It does pain me to say this, but even though we're going to go into number 1 in a moment, that takes some of the pain away if that was to come through. De Bruyne didn't get a look in at Chelsea. Mourinho didn't really see eye to eye with him, didn't really believe in his style of play. Now, he's gone to Wolfsburg, he has shown exactly why he is one of the best midfielders in world football. Manchester City, they've been in pole position to sign him all summer, and it looks as though a deal is very, very close to happening. If Man City actually do sign De Bruyne, which I think they will, for me, they are going to have one of the best teams in Europe. And not only are they going to be the favourites to win the Premier League, maybe they could even challenge for the Champions League with De Bruyne's signature. What do you guys think? Is that transfer going to happen? Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Now, number 1, a transfer that everyone that isn't a Chelsea fan has been telling me that there's no chance in hell that this is going to happen. However, I follow a lot of really reputable sources on Twitter about transfers and all of this stuff, and Paul Pogba to Chelsea does have fuel for thought. Now, I've given this a 3-star with the potential over the next 48 hours to move to a 4 or a 5-star depending on how talks go at the start of this week. Paul Pogba, in my opinion, is the complete football player. His FIFA card suggests it as well, and I think Manchester United will be absolutely distraught that they managed to let such a talented player go. But at the same time, it's the same sort of thing as when Chelsea let Matic go to Benfica. Matic would have never have got the look in at Chelsea, which probably would have meant that he wouldn't have been the player that he is today if he didn't make that move. In my opinion, exactly the same goes with Pogba. He is now one of the best midfielders in the world, and I think he would be the perfect player in the Premier League. Chelsea look as if they're the only Premier League club who are interested in signing him right now, and there is a lot of potential in it. Whether or not Chelsea need him, that's another question. Mourinho, he does like to sign players where maybe we don't need him, but it stops someone else getting him, or it means that we've got 5,000 billion players in one position. I would love to see him at Chelsea. I would absolutely love it. Do you think this transfer could go through? I'm hearing talks of like 69 million, maybe even more than that. Let me know in the comment section what you think of this. It's absolutely crazy. There are so many incredible transfers that could still happen in the final week. Let me know your favourites and any that you think are actually going to happen. And like I said at the start of the video, be sure to enter my Canon camera giveaway. The link to that will be left in the top of the description. Also guys, I've recently relaunched my Facebook page, and a couple of nights a week I'm just sitting on there responding to your personal messages for like an hour or so. So if you do want to follow my Facebook page and just have a chat with me a couple of nights a week, then I'm doing that, trying to respond to as many of you as possible on the nights that I do. I think I replied to like 250 of you guys in half an hour the other night, which was so awesome because it was lovely talking to you guys. And yeah, follow me down below on Facebook, the links will be left there. A lot of admin, but hopefully you did enjoy the video. If you did, smack a like on it and let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Catch you guys later. Bye. Boom. Favourite pizza topping, you've got 5 seconds, go.
Domino's margarita with the dip, with the garlic dip. I know it's really boring, but you can't beat that.
So in 5 seconds, where you've got the ability to make the most craziest pizza, you've gone for a plain?
Yeah. Ready, steady, go.
Jalapeno peppers, tandoori chicken, extra tomato, and a little bit of red
5.
pepper.